Join me as I dive into the wild world of ancient Roman trials and see if I can guess the verdicts before they're revealed. In ancient Rome, trials were often a spectacle, with the fate of the accused hanging in the balance. What we find fascinating, and sometimes baffling, is how these trials could be both a pursuit of justice and a display of the absurd. The Roman legal system was complex, with a multitude of laws and regulations that sometimes led to more confusion than clarity. Social status played a huge role in these trials. If you were wealthy and well-connected, you were more likely to receive a lenient sentence. On the other hand, if you were a slave or a poor citizen, you were often at the mercy of the court. Corruption was also rampant, with judges and lawyers often accepting bribes to sway the outcome of a case. This combination of social inequality and corruption led to some truly bizarre trials. The eccentricities of the legal system didn't help. For instance, the Romans had a fascination with omens and auguries, which often played a significant role in trials. If a bird flew overhead during a trial, it could be seen as a sign from the gods, influencing the verdict. This blend of superstition and law led to some truly unusual cases. One famous case that comes to mind is the trial of the Roman general Lucius Aemilius Paulus. He was accused of being too lenient towards the defeated Macedonians, which was seen as a crime against the state. What's fascinating about this case is how the prosecution used creative arguments to make their point. The trial of a Roman knight named Titus Labienus is another example. He was accused of libel for criticizing the Roman people in one of his public speeches. What's striking about this case is how it highlighted the tension between free speech and the authority of the Roman state. In another bizarre trial, a Roman senator named Gaius Verus was accused of embezzling funds from the state. What's remarkable about this case is how it showcased the corruption and abuse of power that was rampant in ancient Rome. So, what were some of the verdicts in these trials? In the case of Lucius Aemilius Paulus, he was actually acquitted, despite the prosecution's best efforts. Titus Labienus, on the other hand, was found guilty and exiled. And Gaius Verus? He was found guilty and forced to pay a hefty fine. These verdicts might seem shocking to us today, but they reflect the complexities and eccentricities of the ancient Roman legal system. From social status to superstition, these trials were a product of their time. So which of these trials do you think was the most outrageous? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more strange historical events, be sure to check out our video on the weirdest historical punishments.